Okay, here we go with our ingredients. That's 1 quart of really nice quality chicken broth. I got a half a cup of flour, 1 stick of butter, that's a half a cup of butter, unsalted, a little bit of salt, and a third of a cup of heavy cream, just because. All right, step 1 here, we're going to make what's called a roux, R-O-U-X. You've heard that term before, I'm sure. Step 1, you're going to melt some butter. That's your stick of butter. All right, you'll hear me talk about later how to do variations on this. That'd be the point during this butter melting if you want to add onions and garlic and shallots and things like that. But we're going to just do the basic recipe. So once that butter is melted, again, I'm on a pretty low medium heat here, more low than medium. All right, you're going to put in your flour, that's a half a cup, into the 1 stick of butter. And you're just going to cook that roux until it's done. Now, how's that for a direction? All right, what I want you to go for is till it smells like cooked pie crust, and then you'll know the flour's all been cooked out. Okay, we really need to cook that starch so we don't get a pasty. That's the best way to describe it, a pasty sauce where you can taste the flour. So that cooked for about 10 or 12 minutes on low, and I was left with what's called a blonde roux. Okay, there's different degrees of darkness in roux, from really light, white almost, to dark brown. So I want to go with a kind of a blonde roux, and that's good for me. So anyway, it smells like cooked pie crust. And I'm ready to add my cold stock. Very important the stock's cold. And I want you to add little by little. Okay? Add little by little. It will really thicken up quick because that roux's so hot. But don't be scared. Okay, keep splashing and stir and splash and stir. You think it's going to form lumps. It's not. See? You thought there was a lump there. But it's now. See? Good. All right. And as you keep dumping it in, you can put more and more with each dumping. And oh, that looks, there's lumps. Oh no, see, no, it's smooth. So you're getting scared for nothing. People are afraid of making these sauces. I can't believe this is so easy. Throw away those packets of sauce, the powdered stuff. We're going to bring down the powdered gravy industry. All right. And now that was about half the stock. Now I'm just dumping it all in. I mean, I'm fearless at this point. Hey, I think I see a lump. Relax. There's no lumps. All right, so give it a good stir. Now I want you to cook this on low heat, and basically we're just going to cook it. It's going to thicken up nicely. As soon as it comes to a simmer, it'll pretty much be as thick as it's going to get. And then you're just going to cook for about 10-15 minutes just to really cook that starch out. Now when you taste it, and we're going to put in some salt and pepper here and some other stuff. All right, there's my third of a cup of cream. All right, so again, this is already cooked for 10-15 minutes on a low simmer. Stir it very often. So I'm going to put in my third of a cup of cream. I'm going to put in some salt, some cayenne, and some white pepper here. Then we're going to taste it. And if you still taste a little bit of flour, if it still tastes pasty or starchy, let it simmer some more. All right. So that was a big pinch of salt, some cayenne pepper, all right, and some white pepper. Now, why white pepper, not black? Well, you know, appearances. Some people think the little black specks don't look nice in a gravy. It doesn't bother me. But I figure I'd go textbook here. And give it a good stir. And that gravy's done. And again, give it a taste. If you even think there's a remote chance there's still some uncooked starch, let it cook some more on low. If you need to add more stock, if it's getting too thick, fine. You want it a little thicker, you can just let it reduce a little, but that's all there is to it. Okay? Now, the consistency I'm looking for is just about that. All right? It really coats the back of a spoon. Nice thick gravy. I don't want chicken pudding. Okay, I've had some, I've had some gravies you break your fork on it, but we don't want it too thin either. We want something substantial. This is going to go on our delicious southern fried chicken and mashed potatoes. So that's pretty much it. Okay, so the ingredients are on the website. Again, don't buy those powdered packets of gravy mix. How hard was that? That wasn't hard. All right, and it's going to taste way better. And again, only as good as the stock you're using. So get a good quality chicken broth. And again, you want to spice this up, some variations, put some onions, put some shallots, put some garlic, whatever you're into. So anyway, enjoy.